Welcome to the third section of this scholarship workshop. And this is the live application walkthrough for the GIST scholarship in South Korea. The GIST scholarship in South Korea has these following benefits. The host institution talks about what the GIST means. It's actually Gwangju Institute of Science and Technology, and the field of study are various courses. Maybe you can go for engineering, you can go for medicine, you can go for environmental sciences, and so on and so forth. So various fields within science and technology is specified. Number of awards means that they haven't capped how many students they can apply. So if 100 apply, no problem. Then the duration is 2 years for masters and 4 years for PhD. This is actually the usual duration. Then the target group is all non-Korean citizens. So if you are from Korea, you cannot apply. Then the benefits, it has tuition waiver, accommodation, stipend. The stipend might look small because 140,000 Korean won is actually 147,000 naira. So it might look small, but uh, when compared to like the Erasmus Mundus scholarship, which gives you almost 1.6 million naira. But looking at the other benefits, you know that this one is just for you to feed yourself. Everything else is covered. Tuition fee is covered, accommodation is covered, health insurance. So what more do you need? So yeah, so you can say that this scholarship is something that is mouth watering. You should apply, and you won't be disappointed. So now, since we are done with this part, we can just dive in directly into the application proper, or the details of the students with any nationality. So students with any nationality can apply. So then, if you need a master's, then you have to present an undergraduate degree certificate. And if you want a PhD, you have to hold a master's degree. This is actually kind of conventional. It's only few exceptions. There are only few exceptions of where you apply for master's for PhD without an undergraduate degree. So now for the application, this is the website. Here is the schedule for the website for the applications. So it means that if you apply, you are targeting the April 15th deadline. If you apply for that one, then in 15 days they are going to examine the documents you submitted. In 30 days, they are going to review the documents, and then by mid-June, that's around 15th to 16th of June, then you are going to get notified whether you are successful, whether you've been enrolled successfully, or whether your application has been rejected, God forbid. And then by early July, you start registration. So that's that for the application timelines and the schedules. Now we need to go to the application proper. So if you go to the application proper, you either have to apply, which is to sign up, or to log in. But since we are new users, we need to sign up. So if you click on sign up, it will give you kind of a modal where you just have to. But if it's taking long, you can just maybe reload. But if it's not, then you are good to go. So it asks you for your surname, your given name, your date of birth, your telephone number, your nationality, your zip code. All these ones that are starred red are kind of compulsory for you to fill in. These fields are compulsory. Others that are not starred rather, they are not compulsory. So I'm going to enter my details: surname, Bob, given name, scholar, date of birth. Let's see, I was born in 2000, April 13th, maybe, or 12th. And then my gender is either a female or a male, and then telephone number, enter +234, which is the country code for Nigeria, and then I say 080 and 6767. And then my nationality too, I need to enter my nationality, which is a Nigerian. Look for Nigeria. Sorry, let's just choose Nigeria, and then we're good to go. Zip code 70241 or 70249, something that I'm familiar with, this education I'm familiar with. And then the correspondence address is Karu. This is a place I think in Abuja. And then the intended degree is an MS. Remember, it's only for MS and PhD applications. And then the department to which I wish to apply, I'm going to choose natural sciences, all these environmental courses. Yeah, environmental engineering. And then I enter my email, my password, and check the personal information collection user agreement that I need to check it, and then the privacy policy too. I need to check it. So Gmail, password, and then check, and then privacy policy too. I need to click it. It gives me a model, and then I click on check again. And then for the proposed laboratory in your favorite department at GIST. So what they are saying is there is a professor you have to choose to be your desired academic advisor, or the lab you choose to work with. So all you need to do is to go to the website of the main website of the course you want to take, and then see if there are labs or the professors that are in charge of that research, or someone you want to be your academic advisor in that department, and then go to the go to copy and paste the name of that person or the lab you intend or you wish to work in. So that's it. Very easy. So it's either in applied and environmental microbiology, but since we chose earth material science, this is the professor, either Professor Hugh Jong Hwang, or sorry if I pronounce the name incorrectly. So I copied the name of the lab, Earth Material Science Laboratory, and then the second one is not compulsory. So it's complaining that I have already used ScholarHub at gmail.com. So these are things you need to take note of. So let me change it to ScholarHub, and then I save. Yeah, do you want to save? Click on OK, and then I'm good to go. Next, it opens a page which is kind of loading. So maybe I'll just hang on. Just hang on. This is actually not the page I'm still expecting. They're still remaining, so I need to still hang on or reload the page so that let's just hang on. Yeah, so it's complaining. So let's just reload the page. Okay, so loading. Yeah, don't forget about the deadlines and the schedules, very important. So now the page has loaded, and then I enter. The first things I see are those ones that I've already uploaded, those things that I've already inputted as my details. Like they've already assigned me a registration number, my name is there and the year, and this is second semester 4. And then yeah, this is the photo I want to upload. You can see that although it's not compulsory, but since you have a photo file, so just look for any photo, and it has to be a JPEG file, not a PNG. So that's why they are complaining. So let me enter something. Passport, open, and then put upload. Click on upload. And yes, the picture of the person, of the candidate, whoever the candidate is, either me or you, and the picture will just appear. So there are other details too that I need to enter. Let's say the final university graduation or current university. I used Madonna. I graduated from Madonna University in Edo State. This is for hypothetical reasons. Actually, this is an example. Yeah. So prior contact information. Since I'm applying for a master's, you can see that all of them are optional. Only for PhD, and the PhD only for some courses are mandatory, and then integrated MS and PhD. MSc is not compulsory, so I don't need to bother myself with those. Mind you, when you are filling a section, it has a save button at the top. So you need to be saving so that even if you don't complete the application, maybe you plan to complete it later on before the deadline, then you can, when you come back, you just meet it at the place where you stopped. Then the application information, you can see that the language proficiency they are asking whether you are good with Korean. You can either say you are good, you are fair, you are not good, or none. You don't even hold a proficiency certificate to show that you can speak it. So, and then they're asking for your native language. English is not our native language. If you are from the US or from the maybe from Canada, then you can say English is your native language. But if you are from Nigeria, you cannot say it's your native language. You can only see that maybe English is the language of instruction at your home institution. So that's what you tap. Click on yes. You click on yes to show that okay, English was used for me to complete my whole degree. As a matter of fact, Nigeria, right from secondary school or primary school, you speak English. Then let's see EFIC by native language. I put EFIC. Yeah, in Nigeria. And then where did I hear about GIST? Let's see, from the internet. So you can see that all those ones that are not starred, they are not actually compulsory. So now they're asking of impairments or disorders. Do I have any? We don't have any. So let's just scroll through. Let's just see what they're asking, but most of these things we don't have any of them. Thank God. So learning, do we have challenges learning? There are people that have what they call ADHD, kind of a disorder that kind of affects how they learn things. And then recommendations. Mind you, you need to enter the recommendations. The recommenders should be either your professor, someone notable in your organization, maybe a senior manager or something like that. And then they need to provide an email, an official email that is showing that they are affiliated to a particular institution. And when you are done, you just need to click on send recommendation. It will send it directly to the emails of those recommenders. But it's very important that those recommenders give you emails that are official, so that if you give them a Gmail, if you give this scholarship a Gmail account, they'll say, okay, maybe see, this guy is just trying to create an email account and he'll recommend himself. And if he recommends himself, he's actually going to make a good recommendation of himself so that he gets the scholarship. So that's why they usually ask for official email addresses. So next, you can see, okay, you can check when you are done with entering both referees. You can see that some scholarships ask for 3 referees, some ask that the referees write the letters and then you upload, while others want you to just provide the emails of those recommenders, and the scholarship or the school themselves, they will contact the organization, they will contact the recommender, and the recommender will give some details about you, maybe how he has known you, what is your personality, how what's your attitude towards work, and so on and so forth. Don't forget to save when you are done, and then click on that I agree. I waive the right to see the letters of recommendation. You don't need to see that. You must see what they've written. So here you enter the admission date of your school. You need to click on that new button so that you add an admission to your education. The admission date, the graduation date, the country you graduated from, the university you graduated from, and then the major, which is the program. It could be electrical engineering, it could be biological sciences or biotechnologies. So those are what are expected of you in terms of the major. There is also the GPA part, which looks like it's not compulsory, but then there is a GPA scale. GPA rating criteria, which is kind of like showing, okay, so you got a first class 5.0 on a what scale? Is it a 5-point scale or a 10-point scale? So maybe you got a 2.9 or the GPA rating of, let's say, 5.0 scale. So if it's that case, you can see that they will know whether, okay, this result is good or an average one or a below average one. So that's it. Then the division and class are things that are self-explanatory. Second class division, maybe first class, and things like that. Class you write first, and division you write second class or something like that. And then we go to the degree verification information, where you need to type everything about the degree. Is it Bayero University, Kano? The student ID. It was confirmed the degree title. It could be a BTech or a BEng or a BEd or a anyone. BTech, BEng, BSc, BEd, anyone. So that's it. Then it could be that your name, the name you use in your university, is different from what is on your passport. It could be that maybe that time you were not married, but now that you are married, you changed your name. So they want to know the full, complete name, so that when they see your certificate, name on the certificate is different from the name or in your passport, they won't complain. And then the registrar's information. I don't know for you, but usually when you graduate, there is this certificate. Your certificate holds the registrar's information, his name, his rank in the academia or in the organization, his phone number, his email, and things like that. So you can either use that one on your certificate or use the latest details of the registrar, current registrar of the of your institution of your school. So everything. So next is family members and relationship with those family members. Don't forget to be saving whenever you, so that when you come back later, if you haven't completed the application, you can continue from where you stopped. Instead, if you don't save, it means you are starting afresh. Every section you missed to save, then when you're coming back, you're starting afresh. So let's say the relationship of a family member. I have a wife, and then let's see, she has a name. Yeah, definitely age is not compulsory, so I don't need to put it. Occupation could be civil servant, could be a lecturer, could be a military personnel, and so on and so forth. And then the career history, name of institution, the start date, the end date, the job title, and responsibilities. Although they are not compulsory, but they are very important in case there is a high competition. So when they want to filter, they will filter based on what kind of responsibilities and job titles you've taken. So each one you add, you add new company, all the ones you've worked with, so that you'll have kind of a history of your career background. Then to fish English proficiency, IBT, you have to enter it, and then the major field knowledge. So even if they don't look compulsory or you don't know what to write, then just write something and then use that help button to give you an idea or serve as a template of what to type in the knowledge of major field and things like that. All these fields you need to fill in, goal of study, action plan. They look like they are not compulsory, but they are very important, so that when they want to filter out candidates, since you might be many, you might be a whole maybe 200,000. So when they want to filter out, they will know, okay, they'll see, okay, so this one like looks like knows where he is going, so let's just consider him and things like that. Then we are done with claiming that we have this and that. Now we need to prove that we have this and that. This is the where we upload the documents we claim to have acquired. So like the BS degree, we need to upload it. Transcript, we need to upload it. Copy of passport, we need to upload it. And the proficiency exam, we also need to upload it. So when we want to upload, you just click on upload and just go to any document and choose, and it goes end. So if that is the case, search for the document and upload it and click on OK, and then upload the rest. So that's it for that. That's it for that. And then when you're done, you just click on submit, and then you begin to pray fast and, yeah, prepare for the good news. Prepare yourself for the good news. If That's it for that. Don't forget to be saving and then cross check. If you click on submit now, it won't go through because it will throw an error that the fields we didn't complete. This one is just to serve like a walkthrough. So when you're applying, you don't have challenges here and there. Everything will be as cool as and as smooth as possible. So that's it for that. And then we just cross check, and then click on I agree and submit. Submission. So that's it.